Hi, I'm Zach from Leading Edge Equipment. Today we're going to go over the differences in the carbon fiber booms from a 2021 model to a later R Series model. First thing we're going to go over is the new Breakaway Rope, which has been updated and stronger than the older one. If you look here, this one has added wear pads to keep the rope from fraying. And if we go and look at the older model, we'll see that it's more prone to fraying with nothing being there. And it's in a different location on the new one than it is on this one. And the next thing that they updated is the new ropes. They are 5 times stronger than these ones. These are on the older sprayer, and if we go over to the new one, you can see that the new ends are different, which makes them 5 times stronger. You look here, you can see that they're now connected in a different way, that's what makes them stronger. The next thing I'll show you is the difference on the accumulators from the new one to the old one. They've made them larger, which takes the bounce out of the wings. If you've ever driven the earlier models, you could see the wings bounce as you went down the field, and these accumulators help to take that out and make the booms more stable. And it takes 40% load off the wings, which reduces wear on the pins and bushings on the wings. So looking in here on the newer carbon fiber boom, you can see that this brace for the Breakaway, they have added a bracket on top and bottom to improve strength and reduce wear on the Breakaway rope. And they've also included the mandatory PIP that is for 18 to 20 models and is factory on all 2021 models, which is the additional 4th bumper. And on all carbon fiber, they've made a mandatory change on the solenoid for the locking. When it's folded, that is a PIP on the 18 to 20 models, and it comes factory on the 2021. So if we look in here on the older one, this had only 3 bumpers, and the newer one had 4. And if you look here, this one has already had the solenoid PIP done to it. On all carbon fiber booms, they should be adjusted once a year, preferably before you go out in the field. And there's videos on John Deere on how to adjust these, or talk to somebody in your local dealer and they can explain how or come and do it for you. But if you look here, you can see that the inner boom is slightly curved up, and then the outer part of the boom is straight. You don't want the outside to hang down, and you don't want the inside to be curved too far up or too far down. So the benefits of having a carbon fiber boom over a steel boom are that with carbon fiber, you reduce the weight and even out the ratio of front weight to back weight, and makes the machine more stable and less likely to get stuck. Also, with the carbon fiber, you can go out to 132 feet, whereas with steel, you can only go to 120. And if you have any other questions, please contact your local Leading Edge dealer.